I would like to extend to you an invitation to the pants party.
Excuse me?
The party. The pants with the pants. Party with pants.
Brick, are you saying that there's a party in your pants and that I'm invited?
That's it.
Shut up and sit down.
And welcome, everybody, to the 3POA podcast, episode 93. So good to see everyone here. I am your host, LaserPants, also known as Ryan. I am joined, as always, by the man behind Action Force and the CEO of Valaverse, Bobby Vala.
Where's my music?
Tell me it's playing.
Not on my end. I mean, I hear it like very faint and spotty. So, yeah, instrument. Yeah, I can kind of hear. I hear it as if it's coming through your computer.
It should be coming through my computer.
Yeah, but not like to the audience of the show. It's like as if like you're playing like a speaker in your background.
That's weird because it's not.
Well, guys, here's another episode of where Ryan messes things up.
I didn't mess any. I did everything right. I did everything right. I'm looking at something right now. Let's see here. It's not my fault. It's Duarte's fault.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him either.
Everything says it's good. I don't know. I think it's you. Bill at least says no music.
See? Thanks, everybody.
What the hell?
It's fine. We can hear you. That's all that matters.
Can you hear this?
It's really like spotty.
Hate it. Hate it. I don't know if that's StreamYard or what. Everything's good on my end. I don't know what the hell. Anyway, hi, Bobby. Way to start the friggin' show. Hold on, let me see something here. It's playing through my headphones. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. See, I take a week and a half off and this happens. You know? I got stuff to do, Bobby.
I'm aware.
Let me check in here. Okay, let's do this one.
Nope.
Screw it. Duarte's here too. I guess I have no music though. Hi, Duarte.
What up? What up? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right.
What a turd. I'm all depressed now.
Bro, what kind of equipment do you have that rusts in a week and a half?
I know it's StreamYard. It's something with
has to
StreamYard.
It
It says turn off echo cancel in settings. I never turned that on. That's the thing. Hold on.
Guys, our show is so professional that we need the chat to help us figure things out.
No, that's Killustrated. He's a pro. What's echo cancellation on? I never turned that on. StreamYard's defaulted to that. Okay, let's try this.
Nope. I think this is where you just give up.
No?
Tell it on let go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you just fine.
Perfect.
That's all that matters.
I'm looking at stuff.
Well, it's a good thing I feel a poop coming on because I could
Well,
always just take
listen,
a break and let you
maybe-
figure your shit out.
Maybe we could have tested stuff if you guys didn't show up 30 seconds before we started today.
I was here 5 minutes before the show started.
Yeah, I know. You did good tonight, and I appreciate it. How you been, Bobby?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm actually in a very pleasant mood today.
Yeah.
'Cause I had me and my wife had a nice date night last night, and then we spent half the day without the kids. It was glorious. We went out to lunch. Had a good workout in. It was fantastic. And then we picked up the kids, and we were like, "Oh, this is what that life is like." Cool.
Did you order the steak tartare? I saw your picture. I was like, "What the hell is that?"
It was beef carpaccio, which is
Okay.
basically the same thing. It's just raw beef, and I love it. If they have it somewhere, I always get it. Same thing with like creme brulee. We always eat creme brulee everywhere we go. So, we went to a really nice steakhouse, but like we didn't order steak. We just ordered a bunch of appetizers. The drinks were fantastic. The appetizers were great. The desserts were amazing. So, good night.
That's cool. So you heard that? You heard the crickets?
Yeah, that worked. Unfortunately.
Duarte, how you doing, man?
Not too shabby.
I feel like I just talked to you like yesterday.
I think so. Feels like, yeah, it's cool.
I'm all depressed now.
It's all right. It's not the end of the world. We could still hear your beautiful voice.
Well, that's good. You're going to be showing off this cool dio today. I did not see your video yet. I know you uploaded a video to your channel debuting Duarte Lab 1.0. Is that what we're calling it?
Number 1.
Yeah. First things first, though. Let's see what. Yeah, this is kind of an aside, but guess what? Guess what people are receiving in the mail in the UK?
Mythic Legion's Dragon.
No, they're Maximum Spider-Man,
Oh,
and it's a $50 figure. I mean, that's what it costs.
I heard it was worth it. I don't know. I'm not a Spider-Man fan. Oh,
Credit to whoever took these pictures. These were shared around everywhere. I don't know who the original poster of these pictures was.
that can't be real.
No, this is real. This is the Maximum, bro. This is the Maximum Spider-Man.
I feel like there's minimum effort there.
We were saying, guys, it's just going to be a regular Marvel Legends with a couple extra joints and some useless web accessories. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Yep.
I didn't need to have it in hand to know that.
Oh, man. That sucks.
Womp, womp.
This was sent to me. I don't know who the original poster was, but credit to them. But
Oh.
apparently
So
they
he
all have...
lost-
What's that?
So he lost some muscle.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan Ting was right. Looks like that plastic is the same.
It is. It's the same. It's $50 for useless accessories. And then, I mean, there's more. I mean, look at this butterfly joint. My God.
Jeez. Oh.
I mean, could that have been the only QC that came out and was coincidentally photographed, though?
Well, and that's the thing. Look, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, and you'll very rarely see me sticking up for Hasbro. But it's like, look, this is one picture. They probably made 100,000 of these Spider-Men. There are crews, a night crew, a day crew. You have hundreds of people working on this item at the factories in China. This could just be one of those ones where the person was just having a bad day or coughed during the tampo printing or was at the end of their shift or something. So it's like, I'm not going to dogpile Hasbro. I mean, it's kind of funny that some of the first ones to get out look like this. Now, if we start getting them over here and it's like consistent, that's bad. But for now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate, but give them the benefit of the doubt. Listen, QC happened, guys. It's plastic toys touched by hundreds of people in a factory. Like, there's going to be times where items aren't perfect. So, you know, this could happen, but at the same time, it's like, it's kind of funny this happened, you know?
Oh, it's unfortunate. Yeah.
It is.
But I mean,
You don't want a $50 item to look like this. You don't.
again,
Listen, when my stuff had some QC issues, you never want that to happen. You ever think, oh, I hope there's QC issues. Like, no, you never want that. It's just that you got it. If it happens, how do you handle it? Obviously, we know how I handle it. I've sent replacements. We told everyone about it. How does Hasbro handle it? Ratcheting knees or anything like that? You have Dwight give a sarcastic comment about it as if we were wrong to think that the Sentinel should have had ratcheting knees. You know, that's how they handle it. So, you know, that's fine. I mean, you know, hopefully when you guys get yours in hand, if you guys have this, maybe Hasbro will send you a new one or a figure equivalent or something like that. I'm just saying that time will tell to see if this is a consistent problem.
Yep. We'll have to see. Again, it's a Marvel Legend.
It's Marvel Legend.
And
I don't know why
said,
people were expecting like a Mofex or a Mezco or something like that. They just thought, automatically, it's going to be an import. It's going to be no. It's just going to be a high-priced Legend. Like, I don't know what you're expecting. When I did the 12-inch Legends, you weren't getting a Hot Toys. You were getting a 12-inch Legend.
Yep. That's right. Toy prices are going crazy. Sorry, I am all messed up right now. This is not a good way to return to the show after a week and a half off.
Poor Ryan, he's all flustered.
The audio thing just sucks, man, because I didn't change anything in settings, and I know it's something in StreamYards, and I'm pissed. Oh, I'm a little pissed. I'm cranky pants tonight. Duarte.
Tell him, Ryan.
It happens, bro. It's okay. You're allowed to be.
The chat will cheer me up. Hal Jordan says Duarte killed the MMPR Command Center. So awesome. That's what you're making, the MMPR Command Center, and we're gonna take a look at it a little bit later. Jay Combs is coming from Chicago. What's up? Lester San Jose, the Skeptic Tank, became a channel member. Thank you very much. Let me know if you hear this.
Unfortunately.
Okay, you heard the air horn. Do you hear this?
Now we got it.
I didn't change anything.
Listen, there's someone that works at StreamYard that hates us.
Yeah.
They wait for our show to start, and they're like, watch this. I'm going to mess with them.
We're going to get them. Yeah.
We're going to get them.
Can we just can we have a do-over? Just like real quick.
No.
All right. I kind of want one, though.
It doesn't matter. It's in the past. You know, just like Rafiki says. Come on.
Fine. Still a little upset.
Stop it.
At least you figured it out.
Yeah. Back to the chat here. We got a super chat here from Lyle Convoy. Lyle Convoy, thank you so much. He says, went to a toy show today. One dude there had tiger sharks and a dino saucer figure. I also got a leader class figure from Transformers Animated. Compared to the leader class Grimlock I just got, the difference in size is wild. So the leader class figure from Transformers Animated, is that like an older one?
Couldn't tell you.
Because I have Grimlock from the Studio Series 86, the newer one. But I have no idea what animated leader class. I don't even know what the classes are. There's Voyager, there's Leader, there's Titan, right? I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know which is which. Bobby might, because he used to work on Transformers. He worked on one. Did you work on the Masterpiece Acid Rain?
I worked on like 4 masterpieces, and then I worked on. They did a Target exclusive run. It was like Rise of the Predacons or something like that. It was like this Target exclusive back in 2013, I believe. But that was the extent of mine. And I did the reissue of Predaking. And yeah, and that's it. Which I want that reissue of Predaking, but I saw him the other day at a store. Dude, the thing was like $400. I'm like, Man, that
Ooh,
sucks. I should have kept the
damn.
one that I had in my office.
Duarte, are you running a fan?
Am I right? I got a window fan. Yeah, why you could hear it?
Oh, yeah.
I could shut it off.
Yeah. That'd be good. You know, we try to run a professional show here, and it's already bad enough the way it's gone. You know.
All right. When I start showing nipples because it gets hot in here, I mean, I'll just blame it on you.
Hey, I won't complain.
I mean,
Thank you, Lyle Convoy.
have you guys heard me farting for the last 20 minutes?
Oh,
Because
my
I'm
God.
telling you.
Is that the
Silent
beef
but deadly.
carpaccio? Gross. No, J-Mac, everyone can hear the fan, but it only matters if I can. We just got a whole bunch of, you know what, since it's back.
Oh, stop!
Figure Fight Club! With 10 3POA podcast memberships. Bobby went to go clean himself up after all that farting. Son of a Cranslayer, Stormfire Blizzard, Aaron Ballantyne, Isaac Montes, John Garrett, oh snap, Jim Smith, and B Chillin, and Machu Toy, and Aaron Logan. Welcome to channel membership. Thanks to Figure Fight Club. Abby, thank you so much. That was 10 memberships, Bobby. Can you guys hear the music? How about you, Duarte? Hear the music?
Yeah.
This show sucks. Can we just call it a night? Bobby, are you throwing a tantrum?
Silent one.
Here's what I'm going to do. Between now and IshCon, if Abby sends any more member subscriptions, whatever that stupid thing was,
Don't penalize him for that.
he will not be allowed to buy the exclusive at IshCon.
No, no.
Damn.
I'll tell you what. Next time, I will put the party music on. Really, we should retire the party music. It's been
Please.
a year.
Please.
We can do something else. We can figure something else out. Like I can play this for 10 memberships.
Thank you, bitch. Fuck you.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't insult her.
I kind of like that.
Black Solid Snake Moan. Thanks for the super chat. Octocon got me sneaking around 8. Shit. Ain't no psychos, man tits controlling my mind, you dig?
Wow.
That was a mouthful.
Right?
I don't know what that means.
Ryan's used to a mouthful.
Oh, God.
I got him.
Otakon got me sneaking around 8. Shit. I know that. Ain't no psychos, man tits controlling my mind, you dig? Psycho man tits.
It's the Metal Gear Solid, bro. Otacon. You know.
I never played it.
Oh, yeah. We should end the show. Probably.
Dusky just jerked off. Thanks for the member chat. R.I.P. Spider Boy.
That's a good name.
That is a good name.
So Spider Boy died apparently. Okay. All right.
Like in the comic or like the actor or?
I don't know.
All right.
Figure Fight Club is not true. Don't listen to Bobby. Okay. You can send whatever you want, bud. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into our topic. This has probably been the worst train wreck of any show we've ever done.
Hey, we have almost 400 people watching, so we must be doing something right.
We're doing something right. You know what we're not doing? We're not shilling. And that's what the people want. They want no shill. I was talking to Elite Legend before the show. That guy has been on fire lately, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he messages me too. He's enjoying my channel. So I
Good.
appreciate him watching.
Yeah, your video today was good about Marvel Legends again.
Yeah, part 2 of all my legends. It was a
Is there
fun
a
one.
part 3?
No, that's it.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me talking about my run on Legends, even though it was short. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. I don't know if you guys have seen this, if you've been to Big Bad Toy Store lately, but anything in stock is still at their for their Marvel Legends. They're still $25.99, which is their price, right? They mark everything up $1 so that they can do $4 flat rate shipping, right? They've had $4 flat rate shipping for like 20 years now. It's crazy. They've never raised the price on that. But what they do is they just up the MSRP of everything else. Well, now you go to pre-order something on Big Bad Toy Store, it's popped up $2. So as you can see here, these Marvel Legends, $27.99 now for a regular Marvel Legend, and that is not the MSRP yet. That's $3 over Hasbro's current MSRP of $24.99. Right? Now this is all because of tariffs. Big Bad Toy Store, they have their own product shipped from China in their own containers. So when they ship their containers full of Marvel Legends and whatever else, they're passing that cost on to you. Right? They're just the first ones to do it.
They are. And, you know, they asked me about how I was handling the tariffs, and my team out in China and all that. We've been asking about it, and there's been no report of tariffs on my products. Now, let's talk about these being $40 now.
No, wait. If you're going to import anything from China, there will be additional tariffs on it.
So here's the thing. Because I have my whole team in China. I have not yet to receive clarification on it. I was told that my shipment that is arriving in April, which has the Steel Brigades and the IshCon exclusive, I almost said the name of it. That a tariff will not be assessed on that shipment. Now, here's the thing, because we can't get any information on it and don't know and that sort of thing. So, Valaverse is a U.S. based company. So
hold on. Now, tariffs do hit at the port of entry. It's the U.S. charging it.
Sure.
It's not China.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you have to remember, though, the tariffs are most likely based on goods by China companies importing into the U.S. that the U.S. is buying. I am a United States company operating in the United States, getting my product in and selling it in the U.S. Therefore, this is why I believe that my team has had no information on tariffs being assessed on my shipments. Bobby has no idea how tariffs work. Hey, fuckface. I import shit from fucking China. I'm pretty sure I know how fucking tariffs work. Go run a fucking toy company and figure it out.
They're going to hit you at the port.
Yeah, but
like after April 2nd.
Like I said, my shipping company has already said that no tariff will be assessed on my April shipment.
Okay.
So, it's already been confirmed. So the other thing is, we don't know if toys have been excluded from this run of tariffs. Toy companies were not included in Trump's first term. We have not gotten confirmation that they are or they aren't. Everyone is freaking out, and all of a sudden assessing all this stuff. We don't have concrete answers. Nobody seems to know. Again,
no, they do know. It's on the White House. It's on the White House website.
What was that?
It's on the White House website. We do know. It's anything coming from China here right now. Now there is like the toy association is trying to work with the government to have an exemption because there's no toys made here in the United States.
Oh yeah.
Right. But it's on anything coming from China. It doesn't matter what it is right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I mean, I already paid my shipping fees, and
right.
It's already been confirmed that tariffs will not be assessed on my April shipment.
So maybe if it's already left China before, because the new 10% is going to hit on April 2nd. So there's already a 10% tariff on anything from China. The additional 10%, which makes it 20%, hits April 2nd. See what I'm saying?
They're saying it's 20%?
Well, right now there's a 10%.
Yeah.
It's going to be an additional 10% for a total of 20%. Let me bring this up. Wait, no, that's not the right one. There it is. That's U.S. or Canada, Mexico. God, I had it freaking saved. Yeah, here it is. 10% additional tariff on imports from China. And there's already a 10% tariff. So right here. So we know it's like 25% on stuff from Canada and Mexico. In addition to that, there will be an additional 10% on imports from China. It doesn't matter what it is right now. Now, there may be some exceptions. And this they may come to an agreement, and this might be called off. Right?
Yeah, I mean, again, this is short. This is on the White House website. Okay. I mean, I have yet to receive a bill. So
Yeah.
my team is all telling me that I'm fine, but we'll see. Put it this way. I have no plans to raise prices on any Valaverse product at this time.
Okay. That's good. But where do we go from here? I mean, like, this is going to hit. I mean, big companies are not going to absorb this. I don't think we could count on Hasbro absorbing this additional tariff. They are going to eventually.
Which they can, is the thing.
Well,
like someone like me, I would just absorb it. I would absorb
Hasbro's always looking for a reason to increase tariffs.
Well,
I'm sorry, to increase prices.
Increase prices. They also want, when they do layoffs and things like that, they always want to have excuses. What did we see during their last quarterly statement? What did they blame it on? E1. When I got laid off, what did they blame it on? Toys R Us. You know, it's like they're always looking for that scapegoat. Whereas there's no other company out there. When Toys R Us went out, guy from MGA came out and was like, it's so lame when people blame it on Toys R Us. It has no effect on us or Mattel or any other company. So it's like, you know, Hasbro is looking for the excuse. Oh, what caused this layoff? Oh, what caused this? What caused this? Oh, E1. Dude, you sold E1 over a year ago. Like, don't try to blame, you know, the last quarter of 24 on E1, but it's like they want to. So it's like, what are they going to do? Okay, well, when Q2 is bad this year, oh, well, tariffs or Q3 or Q4. It's like there's always going to be an excuse. Every single time there will be an excuse. Instead of Hasbro saying, no, we just did a really poor job, they'll just blame it on some other outside factor.
Yeah. Mattel, however, check this out. And Duarte, I had you muted because there was like airplanes in the background. You're unmuted now. I was trying to wait to see if you started talking. I was going to unmute you. But Mattel CEO aims to offset Trump's tariffs by shrinking manufacturing and making more movies. And there's another airplane coming in.
Can't control that, pal.
So Mattel is talking about, God, I hate these ads. Mattel is talking about absorbing the cost, basically, by leaning into movies, which didn't Hasbro try that with E1? Didn't they try to?
Well, I mean, listen, Mattel was patient, and they made a really good movie. Hasbro just threw everything at the wall, and like 2% was good. So,
yeah,
you know.
I mean, Mattel made Barbie, which was a huge success.
Yeah.
And Hasbro made Snake Eyes. So,
was that their last movie? No. Transformers 1 was their last movie. But before that, it was Snake Eyes, wasn't it?
No, Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons. That's right.
Which apparently I've heard everyone I've talked to said that has seen it said it's good. I still haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Well, people said Transformers 1 was good, but nobody seemed to go see that.
Yeah. that website, that New York Post website was like lagging. There were so many ads. Good God. So, I mean, that's where we're at right now with toy prices. Yeah, so Big Bad, they're the ones manufacturing these Monster Force. These went up to $40. These are still on pre-order. However, if you locked in your pre-order at $37.99, which is the normal price, they are honoring that. But if you put in a pre-order now, they're $40.
Let's say second quarter 25. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does.
Okay.
Maximum Monster Force.
$40.
Yeah. I mean, this is gonna hurt. Big Nerdy did a great stream about it. You know, he's a retailer, and he said, you know, it's coming. These price hikes are coming. He's gonna try to absorb what he can from the retailer side of things, but you know, it's gonna hurt. You can only absorb. I mean, the margins in the toy industry are so small, right?
Yeah.
Especially for retailers. Could this be the end of toy collecting, Bobby?
I do see clouds on the horizon. I do see that, you know, and listen, I've been called a gatekeeper, and I really don't give a fuck. I don't mind being a gatekeeper, and I will keep that gate. But, you know, people are like, I've been a big advocate of, like, there's too many new toy companies coming in. And it's like, yeah, who am I? I can't control that. It's my opinion, guys. It's my opinion. Like, I'm not on some board where I, you know, agree on when toy companies can be let in. All I could say is I just don't like it, because everyone's like, this is the golden age of toy collecting. Yeah, okay. Well, what happens when you flood the market, dumb shits? When you flood the market crashes. So,
Right.
you know, same thing happened with trading cards. Flooded the markets, and then trading cards died. And now they've made a resurgence, but the same thing, shit is happening now. They're flooding it again, you know. So all these new toy companies coming in, all this competition coming in, it's like, you know, if you're a small company and you're getting stuff out maybe once a year, you're fucked. You're fucked, because you're going to get stuff out, and then it's going to take you another year to get stuff out. And by then your prices are going to be much higher. And people are like, no, I'm out, because I only got the first series of figures. I'm good. I'm not buying it at this high price. So, you know, you kind of already have to have a foothold in, you know. So, you know, it's like, I don't know. There's too much competition right now. You know, established companies. You know, I hope that I think that I made it in time. You know, I'm nowhere near what like NECA and Mezco is, but I think I'm right under there. Like, I'm right there with them. So, you know, but all the smaller companies, right? You know, when I look over my shoulder, looking back, it's like, I don't know, man. That typhoon's coming, and I don't think that they're running fast enough. Like, you gotta get stuff out. You got to be creative. You have to not just a good product. It's like, if you have a great product and it comes out once a year, you know, and it's $45 or $50, like, you're gonna lose people. Like, how are you gonna survive on that? You can't survive on that. Like, you have to look at, I get product out as quickly as possible, and I do as much because you want people to be invested in your brand. You don't want to give people a reason to say, nah, I'm not down with this brand anymore. It's falling off for this. You gotta constantly be evolving. Watch your prices. You got to listen. I got a great team in China. We're constantly negotiating prices, because, listen, for them, it's like, they don't want you to produce less. So you got to be like, look, I'm trying to produce my numbers, but there's a give and take there. I have a great team negotiating prices. Some of these smaller companies, they don't have that. They don't have that framework. They don't have that experience. They don't, you know, I've been in the toy industry for 15 years. I know I have a lot of great contacts, people that have been in China and worked with China for decades. And it's like, these new companies, they don't have that. And that's where they will always lack. Like, you know, I'm not going to name the companies, but I'm just saying that you guys can figure it out on your own. You know, like, do you really think Animal Warriors of the Kingdom has a dedicated, great team in China that's helping negotiate prices and trying to figure out all this landscape of stuff? No, man. No. Like, yeah, they have a factory. Yeah, they got a project manager, but they probably have one factory and one project manager. I have 4. So it's like, you know, and I have someone here who negotiates with our design house in China. It's like, you can't just have one guy. You need a fucking team. You need a team of people. And these new guys, they don't have the infrastructure to do it. They just don't. So again, I see dark days ahead because I feel like the price increase and stuff like that is going to cause us as collectors to start picking and choosing.
You're gonna have to, yeah.
That's why I'm like, look, if I have to absorb it, if I have to take less profit margin to weather the storm, I can do that. I'm an established company with an infrastructure. Can some of these, other ones do that?
Jason's Electric wants to know if you swear to that, to not raising prices. And of course you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't swear because look, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow, Trump can be like, there's a 50% tariff tomorrow. Right. Like if in 6 months they're just like, no, it gets crazy. Like obviously you get to the point where you're like, all right, well, enough is enough. But as of right now, no. Like, no, I'm not sitting here like you saw Chris Cox in the interview already saying like, yeah, we're going to be raising prices.
Oh man, I think Chris Cox, I think he saw those tariffs coming. He's like,
great. Yep.
I can just put the prices wherever I want and say, hey, it's because of tariffs, guys. It's because of tariffs.
That's my out for getting out of it. Yep. And it's like, yeah, hey, whatever his last comment was, it's like, yeah, that's like a typical troll thing to say. Maybe he was trolling me, maybe he was not. But oh, can you swear to that? It's like, hey, man, I'm the only company that's lowered my prices over the last 5 years. The only one. And look, everyone caught up now. Everyone caught up. So like, yeah, I can say, yeah, I have no plans to raise my prices at this time. But instead of looking at that saying, that's awesome for Vala, can you swear to that? Like, hey, why don't you go fucking ask Hasbro if they could fucking swear to holding their prices or whatever?
They definitely can't, and they will proudly raise those prices and will not care.
Of course. Of course.
You okay down there, Duarte? You're real quiet.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm listening. I'm taking lessons in, bro. You learn more when you listen.
I just went off the handle for a little bit.
But I mean, the one thing I'm already worried about, even before the tariffs, was the way Medicom or Mafex as a company was going, because the last 2 figures I got were Scarecrow and Riddler. They didn't come with a lot. They were pretty bare bones as far as Mafex goes, and they were over $100.
Yeah.
They were $105, and I'm like, what are they thinking? Now, being that some companies might not make it out of this, right? Being that as collectors, we're probably definitely going to have to pick and choose. We're going to have to be more selective and cut back the amount we buy. Well, that's going to decrease production for China, won't it? Could the factories become more competitive with each other? And
sure. Yep.
So that could be, maybe that. Well, I don't know. We'll see. The whole thing is we don't know how long this is going to last. They can come to some agreement. The governments can come to some agreement tomorrow, and maybe this could end. I don't know.
No, I know the Toy Association, with them being involved, the first time around they did a good job, and they got it to the point where toys weren't included. So, we'll see. Hopefully they do it and everyone can chill the fuck out.
Yeah. How about you, Duarte? You gonna raise your prices?
I should. I definitely should. Yeah. Like by 130% at least.
You could just blame the tariffs.
I mean, listen, let's be honest.
The price of paint's going up.
A piece of foam used to cost me like $22. Now it's like $67. All right. So
yeah.
Just saying, petroleum shit gets hit hard. Just saying.
Dude, I remember like the 2x2 pieces of foam were like $6-7, and now they're like 14. I went to Home Depot the other day. I'm like, why is this $14? It's just pink foam. What the hell? You know?
It's just paint. It's just carving. It's,
Yeah. Oh my God. Zakanen, thank you so much for 10 free POA podcast memberships. That's huge. I'm not putting the glasses on, Bobby. Okay. I'm not playing I'm not playing this one. I'm not playing that. All right.
And get
Thank
to
you,
see Bobby
Zakanen.
walk out twice.
The next time is the last time.
For this one? That one? Is this one good? This one's better.
For now.
Thank you, Zakanen, very much. I didn't stop my chat in time to see who got those, but I appreciate it, Zakanen, so much. Everyone, check out Zakanen's channel. Zakanen, put a link to your own channel in the chat, okay? Oh, he wants. Okay, fine. I'll just put him on.
Yeah,
But I can't play the party music. Bobby's an old grump. He's being a grump. Could you at least tell the people what the exclusive for Ishkan is?
Yeah, it's gonna be go fuck yourself.
Is it going to be Party Glasses
Tell
Condor?
that.
Dude, Party Glasses Condor. Come on.
See, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everyone excited that there is going to be an exclusive, and then I'm going to get to the show, and then I'm just not going to have any exclusive.
Oh, no.
No balls.
I thought about going to Ishkan, maybe. I don't know.
No balls.
Bobby's
awesome.
he's been trying to get me to go.
So is that all one word, Bobby, for the exclusive? Like, go fuck yourself? Like, how do you spell it? Is there
Yeah. Go fuck yourself. All like that. Yep.
Code name.
Hey, since I got it here right now, Maximilian Tucker, thank you so much, man, for 5 3POA podcast memberships. And look, I caught it. It's Robert Mullen, Motu Guru, M. Price, Justin Eddy, and Big Kev something. Big Kev GS are members. I'm doing an after show tonight, guys, so stay tuned for that if you are a channel member. Thank you, Maximilian Tucker, for the memberships. And everyone check out Max's channel. He painted a head sculpt of me the other day, and he called the video, he made a video of it. He called the video, Bring Me the Head of LaserPants. He had my severed head, and he painted it, yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Maximilian Tucker. I appreciate that. Zakanen, put a link to his channel in there. We don't have Scott Hughes tonight, so Zakanen's working double time. Thank you, Zakanen. Gnome Slayer with the super chat. Thank you. Just got my hands on some Praetorians. Bobby, you outdid yourself.
Thanks, man. Glad you dig them.
Praetorians are hot, dude.
Praetorians
I saw
are
them on a
hot.
lot of 2024 top 10s.
Praetorians are hot.
Yeah. Everyone likes the Praetorian. You're gonna do like a giant Praetorian that a figure can fit in his chest. Then it's like a mech suit.
Actually, I was retiring the Praetorians. I'm never going to do a Praetorian ever again.
That makes sense.
They're done now.
Yeah.
They're done.
Keep the people wanting more.
I
right?
gave you two. Stop being greedy.
The price just shot up.
It's good
Right.
enough. It's good enough. Let's see
Bobby's
here.
manipulating the market over here, bro. It's some bullshit.
Yeah. Hey, John Garrett's here. He's been a member for 13 months. Thank you, John. It's going to be cheaper to buy my Hasbro figures from Australia and ship them to the U.S. to avoid tariffs. Probably not.
Yeah.
Shipping to and from Australia is insane. It's truly like crazy, man. I know when you were shipping Action Force stuff to Tony, it was outrageous.
Yeah.
When I
have
ship
a-
stuff to Tony, it was outrageous.
I have a box I got to send to him, and I'm like, ooh, I'm like dreading that, but I'm like, it is.
Yeah.
What it is.
John Papa Sergio, thanks for the super chat, John. Just pull a GameStop, buy used figures for $2 and sell them for $10 to offset tariffs.
Makes sense.
Are they really doing that? That's the first I wouldn't put it past GameStop. They're pulling out all the stops.
I think
man.
they probably mean like what they do with the games, right? Isn't that what they do with the games?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who goes to GameStop for games anymore? You just go
Well,
there for collectibles.
That's like I went into FYE the other day. I don't know if you guys have FYEs, but
Yeah,
they
we
sell like DVDs and pop culture and shit like that. And
I know,
walked up-
Bobby. I used to work there when it was called Camelot Music.
Oh, see, we had them up here. They were called Suncoast Video.
Same
and then
company,
they turned into FYEs, and now it's just FYE. But
Yeah.
I remember like some of the first NECA stuff I bought, like the big like 24-inch Lord of the Rings figures and stuff was from Suncoast Video. But yeah, I went by the DVD section and I saw some DVD and it was like $24.99, and I'm like, who the fuck is paying that? Like, who's paying $24.99 for a DVD nowadays? And then I saw like used ones for like $14.99. I'm like, that's a used DVD, man. Like, if you brought your DVD collection to them, they'll give you like 2 or 3 cents a DVD. But I'm like, here, turn around and try to sell that DVD for $15. Like, okay, good luck with that.
Thank you, John. It's Dusky. Dusky just jerked off. Thanks for the super chat. It's time for Street Humans.
Is it?
I don't know. Right before the show, my buddy Jay Alvarez messaged me and told me that Shartimus called out Articulated Ninja in his latest video.
Oh, did he? Well, that's a dangerous move.
Why would you do that, Shartimus?
Right? It's just like, have you not seen that dude stack bodies? Like, you really want that?
I'm sorry, he's just not smart enough to go up against Articulated Ninja. Not at all.
No.
He's gonna get destroyed.
No.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know what he said. I was just told secondhand.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I mean, I called out, not that I called him out. I made a joke about Shartimus in my newest video today. But, I mean.
Did you do the voice?
I did. Hey, man, we did. Like, you know.
That's great.
But, I mean, listen, guys. After DFW, I'm pretty sure you could retire the whole idea of Street Humans ever again.
Yeah, we'll see. Figure Fight Club. Thank you, Bobby, for the $10 super chat. Bobby, can you bring the Action Force Championship to IshCon? I don't know what that means. Champion, is that some sort of... Oh, the belt. Yes.
Talking about this, baby? You talking about this? You want some of this smoke? You don't want some of this smoke.
He does.
What do you want it for? What do you want it for? Ain't no way you're taking it off of me.
He wants all the smoke. Yep. You got to bring that now.
Do I?
I mean, I think Obby's calling you out. Headcanon, thank you for the super chat. How long after will it be after IshCon that Go Fuck Yourself exclusive be available on the website?
That's really funny.
So I figured out how people can cuss in their super chats. If you do it from Chrome or a Google device, they don't care. But if you do it from an Apple device, they will censor you. Yeah.
Stupid Apple.
He said stupid Apple.
Maximilian.
Listen, I'm sorry. I haven't said nothing, but you kind of you tickled my fancy with that. Like, the one thing that annoys the hell out of me with Apple users, bro, is that they cry about how their stuff is amazing, but if they did a little bit of research, they would know that it's leftover garbage from Samsung that they make apples with. So
Really?
Like your newest Apple is like 3 Samsungs ago.
Yeah, I have an Apple, but I'm not one of these corporate like shills for phones. Like, I see these guys arguing about what's better, Samsung or Apple. I'm just like, I don't know, dude. I have an Apple. Who cares?
Kind of like arguing over Maximum Spider-Man.
Yes, I would never defend Apple as a company or as a product. You know, I'm just used to it. So that's what I have, you know?
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Let's see here. Maximilian Tucker, thank you. He says, I have the head of Bobby Vala sitting on my desk as we speak. I'm telling you, after you did that first Marvel Legends video a couple weeks ago, the price of that Iceman is going up. And that is a horrible figure.
Yeah, it's a horrible figure, but also it's like, you know, I got hair now, man. I got hair.
Yeah.
That figure don't count now.
Well, I sent it to Alex Sanchez, our buddy Alex. Shout out to Alex. And he sculpted a beard on it for me. And he painted it and sent it back. That was before you grew your hair back in. So you're still bald on the head that I have. But now you have a sculpted beard.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Max, very much. We got Articulated Ninja Reviews. Hear that music. He says, Vala, can we get a Cardi B figure?
Maybe not Cardi B, but you know what I'm working on. You saw a little taste of it.
Uh-huh.
I hope
Saw a
it's
little
thick.
taste.
Yeah.
We'll see.
KJ, go ahead, Duarte. Sorry.
It's just curves, man. We like curves, a little curvaceous,
Yeah.
you know.
Couple of nice round cheeks,
Some cakes.
some cakes, some tentacles. Wait, not that. Probably not
Liquid, not creamy though.
No.
Just, you know.
Oh.
KJ Smith, member for 17. KJ's been a member for 17 months. Thank you. He says, "Sup, peeps? What's up with the cops? Bobby.
What about cops?
He says COPS.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Somebody find something? I don't know.
I don't
I don't know.
Thank you, KJ Smith. Appreciate you. Everyone, check out the Highly Posable podcast on Friday nights. It's great. V. Conley. Thank you for the super chat, V. He says, Ryan, how was the Flint Flossie concert? You know what? It's not until May. It's like the second weekend of May is when I'm going.
Who's Flint Flossie?
The rapper dude, he plays on your channel all the time.
Oh.
Jeez.
Okay.
Call me Naughty Farmer. You know the one, right?
I'm not very cultured. I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, Flint Flossie is the truth.
Ha! Old turquoise, baby. Yo, Moon Rock.
What's up?
They didn't know you could rhyme, you feel me? Why don't you hop on this track real quick?
Okay, I guess so.
Alright, let me hear some.
Alright, here I go. Moon rock coming live from another planet. Got all the men laid out, cause they can't stand it. Knockout, full swing, hit you left-handed. Everybody make way, my Jeep landing. Burning up the track with that moon rock flow. I strut around town like I got my own show. New to the team, winning like a pro. So the fans stop and stare everywhere I go. I'm in the Jeep, and you know we rolling deep. Flint Flossie don't play, my specs ain't cheap, you know. I got expensive taste, caviar and lemonade. Get your hands up off my waist.
That's Flint Flossie, Bobby. Come back, Bobby! Come back to the show!
You scared him away. You scared the
I
guests
did.
away.
Matt with 2 T's with the member chat. Thank you, Matt with 2 T's. That Tim Apple ain't no one to fuh with. Okay. Thanks for the member chat, man. Tim Apple, whatever that guy's name is from Apple. Thank you. Bobby, come back. We got super chats for you.
Bobby, come back.
I can't take. Should I just play the rest of the Flint Flossie video?
You might as well at this point. It's intermission, folks.
I saw someone in the chat was like dies from cringe. Who was that? Was that Ryan in parentheses? Oh, Mooncake is. Oh no, that's Mooncake, not Moon Rock.
Mooncake.
Lazy Lefty. I never do that again. I might. You never know. Listen, the channel members have to put up with that all the time. Warp Frenzy, that wasn't horrible. That was great. How dare you? You guys aren't cultured. Mrs. LP says, the best line ever. I'm like a mama bird. I got a nest full. I'm like a mama bird. I got a lot of chicks. It is. That's a good one.
It is.
Ralph says, Mega Ralph says, turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
You're not funny, Bobby. Come back. Nah, no Flint Flossie. Yes, more Flint Flossie. The world needs more Flint Flossie. What were you doing? Did you get a drink?
No,
Google
I went to go do something other than be on this show. Didn't
Why?
matter what I was doing.
We like Flint Flossie here. We do.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I won't play another one. You okay, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure? You
Yeah,
look a
I'm
little irritated. I don't know what's going on. Did I do something wrong?
No, I just have to deal with collectors private messaging me telling me their disdain for stuff selling out quickly. That's
Well,
all.
just turn your phone off during the show. That's all you gotta do. By the way, yeah, the Steel Brigade exclusive sold out, but you have a second shipment coming in.
Yeah, I like how I'm going to try to be nice about this, but
Yes,
it's not
please be nice.
No, it's not going to come off nice. So I might as well just not even try. But guys, my private Facebook account is my private Facebook account. Like,
They're messaging you on your private?
Like, I've
on your
cleaned
privates?
I've cleaned out the majority of people because I'm like, look, if I don't talk to you on a daily basis, if we don't talk on the phone, if we don't hang out, like if we're not, if we don't talk like about life, we're not like friends. Like, I know people get upset about like Facebook friends, like, oh, you unfriended me. Yeah, we don't talk. Like, we're not friends. So, guys, if I make a post that says something will sell out quick and that a new shipment is coming in April,
be right back.
Don't message me and bitch to me that you couldn't get something. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Like, I've said it before. Toy collecting, like being a toy, you can't please everybody. There's 1,000 different personalities in toy collecting. And everyone thinks like their personality is the king of personalities. It's like, guys, I'm trying to do my best here to make it fair. I put out a time. I said between this time and this time. I made it later for people on the West Coast because I was doing stuff between 10 and 11 and people on the West Coast, I'm not awake yet because you guys are, in the past. But it's like, okay, I made it later. But it's like, guys, I put the information in there. I put it in the post saying, listen, it's not like we came back with all our stock. We did 2 shows and sold out of 90% of our stock. I said limited quantities. Like, what did you think was going to happen? I said it was going to go quick. It's not like, I know this thing of crystal ball, but it's like, that was their, whatever their stock was. Okay, I'm telling you, more is coming. When you send me private messages bitching because you didn't get to order your toy and won't get to for another couple of weeks, it's incredibly off-putting and quite rude. I'm just saying, be better people. I love you guys, but just be better people.
I mean, really, no one reads anything, and I'm guilty of it too. I don't read anything.
I mean, the picture said read the post.
I know.
I have to do that. I have to do that
because I messaged you too, and I was like, Bobby, it's sold out.
Nothing is more annoying when I put up a post and like within the first 10 comments, someone's like, when does it go up for sale? Did you read the post? Oh, sorry. Oh, I missed that. My bad. Thanks for wasting my time. I appreciate it.
This has nothing to do with anything, but Yellow Martian, I'm drunk. Best time to buy toys is when I am drunk. What should I buy? I wanted the bear ones between Williams, Werewolf, Fig, but they sold out at BBTS. What's good? Sir Elijah, if you could find Sir Elijah, he's pretty good. He's
I got the whole wave.
Yeah, this one
unopened. Who wants it?
Oh, are you selling it?
Yeah, the whole wave. Unopened.
I'll buy your Templar. Can I just buy him?
I'm not. What part of the whole wave don't you understand?
I don't want the whole wave.
Well, fucking buy the whole wave and sell the rest of it and keep the one you want.
You sell it. I just want the temp. I want Elijah.
Yeah. I want you guys to fight more. This is great.
He don't want the smoke.
We already fought last night.
Yeah, he came in like just he ran through the crowd, 3 chair shots, ran out the ring, then came back in, peed all over us. It was crazy.
Got out the Coors Lights.
Dude, yeah, it was wild. My face still hurts.
Let's see here. Back to the chat. Joey Chalum. Super Joe 7, thanks for the super chat. Bobby, we need a MGS Solid Snake from you.
Yeah, I heard it, and I'm with you. There's I can't just wish this stuff. I can't just be like, you know what, I'm going to do that. There's licensing and stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe I've looked into it. Maybe they don't want to, or maybe their licensing fee's too high, or maybe we couldn't agree on something. Listen, Metal Gear will be awesome. the problem is like when you deal with some of these game companies, they want to go with like the new stuff because you're obviously promoting the new stuff, but it's like you want to go with like legacy stuff. Like for me, I only played Metal Gear 1, OG PlayStation 1, baby, which I have one from Ryan.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But it's like, to me, that's Metal Gear. I never played 2 or 3 or whatever, you know? So to me, it's like, if I were doing Metal Gear, I'd want to do the first game figures. Now, McFarlane did them, and I have the whole set of them. They were fantastic figures for the time. I mean, they're a little dated, but, you know, I don't know. I'd want to do those. So, you know, but it's like, is there a market for that? I don't know.
Isn't Metal Gear Capcom? Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Konami.
Oh,
Konami.
Konami. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. It just seems like up until recently, Capcom was really stingy with the license. You know, like at least as far as Street Fighter, there was SH Figure Arts and Storm, and there was kind of like nothing for a long time.
Bobby, you give us official Metal Gear Solid figures, bro, and I'll give us some Metal Gear Rex in 12 scale.
Ooh.
Be cool.
Okay.
I'm already working on it in 18 scale, so.
Ooh.
Okay.
Chad.
So, do you get a lot of requests for 18 scale 118? Is that coming back a little bit, or what?
It is starting to make a little return. I've noticed that, especially with like Dio's accessory stuff. A lot of like the niche, more like I'm starting to notice a lot more licensed stuff too, even third party, but and even the ones that aren't supposed to do it anyways, right? I've seen some people do trying to think of the damn line. I can't even think. And these guys too at the show that we were at ZoloCon, I saw some, I don't even remember the brand, but I saw somebody was doing like little Snake Plisskens and like all these other 118 scale figures. So they are picking up. I don't know to what extent, but I do see a little more traction.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, Konami. Real quick. Didn't I star that? Someone was asking you if that's what happened with Invincible, and I don't know if you want to talk about that, but just so everyone knows, Jada apparently got the Invincible license. It's yet to be seen what they're going to make. I mean, they make die-cast cars, but honestly, I think it's going to be action figures.
That's interesting. I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, I've talked about it. I mean, we didn't get to a contract or anything like that, but yeah, I was talking with them and I pitched to them, and they were just like, look, we feel like there's a lot in the marketplace as far as like figure goes. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. You know, McFarlane was doing them, and then Diamond Select was doing them. Now I had pitched them a slightly altered idea because like I was like, look, Diamond is doing animated. You know, what if I did something that was, you know, guys, I always say Pursuit of Cobra because I'm like, that was very grounded and realistic. I'm like, what if you did, like, what if they did a live action Invincible movie? How would they look? Like, how would their costumes look? I wanted to go that route. I wanted to go hyper detailed, highly articulated, you know, a lot of hands and effects and that sort of thing. And they thought the idea was cool. They just thought that there was too much in the market. Now that Diamond is kind of going out of business here, I don't know what's going to happen with Diamond Select Toys. I don't know if they're going to keep doing Invincible, but with Jada doing it, that's cool, man. You know, it didn't work out for me, but hopefully it works out for them and they get to do something cool.
I mean, they're making good figures. We all like their Street Fighter line.
We sure do.
If it's anything like that, it'll be dope.
Yeah. All right. Back to the chat here. Black Solid Snake Moan says, "Oh shit, who, Bobby? That ain't Zelensky."
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Black Solid Snake Moan. You ever seen Solid Snake Moan, the movie? You know,
I've only seen pictures of Hot Christina Ricci. I've never actually seen the movie.
Yeah.
Hot Christina Ricci.
Well, in that movie, she runs around in like a cutoff T-shirt and underwear. Like, how could you not like?
Right.
Like, oh, hey,
that ain't Zelensky. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Black Solid Snake Moan. You're my favorite new chat member. We got Just Nova 1138. Thank you for the super chat. First chat, got my Vanguard as my centerpiece. Love it, and my military brothers are also appreciative. and impressed. Cheers. That's
Nice. Glad they dig it, man.
Cool. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to get one. They did sell out, right?
They did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Our next shipment's coming in just before the upgrade set comes in. So around May-ish.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for the first chat there, Just Nova 1138. Nate is here with the $5 super chat. Thank you. How y'all creatures doing? I'm doing good. Bobby?
I'm great.
Duarte?
Chilling.
It's chilling. Thank you, Nate. Hope you're good. Our buddy Jeff is here. What's up, Jeff? Thanks for the super chat. Good evening, all. Bobby, now that we've seen the snake armor, what kind of awesome goodness do you have cooking for the ultimate 112 mech? I'd army build and want them in color variations, too.
Still working. I'm assessing the landscape here. I think we'll wait and see. I mean, I was quite surprised at the $75 price of it. But then I started thinking about it. I'm like, okay, well, if you think about like the armor, yeah, it's a little bigger than the vamp. The vamp came with a figure. Vamp was $100. I'm like, okay, I get it. But it's like, you know, it's cool. It's big, you know. I personally don't like the design, but I think it's a great offering for the fans.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I actually ordered that snake armor because it's in the thumbnail, and I meant to bring it up along with the Ultimates or the Maximum Spidey. But speaking of toy prices, they dropped that thing at $75, and I'm on record saying it's going to be $100. Right? I thought it was going to be the same price as the Vamp. Granted, they didn't include a figure with it, but still, it's got articulation, right? That means more parts. Yep. I was thinking it's going to be $100. Not to mention, the Vamp came out like over a year ago, right? So we have a year of inflation. We have tariffs. I figured they just bring it in and drop it at 100, 125. They dropped it at 75. I pre-ordered one. I'm like, sold. I'll take it at $75. I thought that was a good price.
But then,
look
at the price of Law and Order, $50.
I'm telling you, I only got So on Big Bad, Law and Order now is $55.
Oh, he is.
In fact, I mean, I could bring that back up. Well, no, I don't want to, but
$55.
They put that's not Hasbro though. That's Big Bad.
No,
right?
I know, but
Big Bad put the polar bear and Snake Eyes at $72.
That's crazy.
And you defended the price the last show.
I did.
At $60.
I did.
Now it's $72.
That's Ollie's all day long, baby. All day.
Dude, crazy.
All day.
Thank you, Jeff, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Earl Potts is here. What's up, Earl? Thanks for the member chat. He says, you going to dress up? You going to dress up like a pirate for that concert? I tell you what. I could if I wanted to, okay? You hear me? Earl? I could dress up like a pirate if I wanted to.
So you're a pirate that wears a kilt.
I don't know. It's just a song, okay?
It's too bad there's probably a copyright on it, but you need to download the Black Sails intro and play that. That's
a good one.
Hardcore pirate theme.
I also have this one. Sorry.
Sounds like you're shooting blanks.
Robert Diaz, thank you for the super chat, Robert. He says, working on the Mike 2.0 Gear Pack 2025 San Diego Comic-Con set. Mike Honcho, I think.
No.
He's working on it. He wants Mike Honcho 2.0. Here we go. Robert's Infinite Realms, thanks for the $2. He says, spamming Facebook group so I can interview Chad on DEI. There's that airplane. Chad, that's a long. I'm going to let Chad handle that one. Thank you, Robert. Wesley Hendricks with the member chat. Thank you, Wesley. When are we going to get some more Action Force story? I want to know the story arc for Sergeant Tim and the Crimson Shadow. Got a lot of mystery boxes.
Story arc for Sergeant Tim. Oh, like Tim Kennedy? We did an issue on him.
Yeah, I think Duster's going to be retired as a character.
Oh yeah, he's definitely retired.
Yeah.
But yeah, Crimson Shadow is definitely up there as far as the next stories we're going to be telling.
Cool. Thank you, Wesley. Mega Ralph with the super chat. Advice to rid of followers. Say you support Mega Us. Thank you, Mega Ralph. Elizabeth Laurie with the member chat. Thanks for being a member for 19 months. I have nothing important to say other than hi. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hello.
Okay. I'm going to put the rest on hold for now because we're going to get into the whole reason why Duarte is here. Duarte, you got your first Duarte lab coming at us. How do you want to handle this? Should I just bring up the pictures?
Yeah, you could bring up the pictures. That's cool.
The order that you send it to me.
I just threw them at you, bro.
You couldn't share your own from your computer?
I just threw them at you. Nope. I don't got a computer. Can't afford
All right,
those.
let's hear it. Let's have the sales pitch.
You want the sales pitch? Go to the video. That's what it's for.
What video? You have a video?
Yeah. Post.
Is that what you want me to do?
Go to YouTube. Yeah.
Listen, you invited yourself on this show. I was going to let you do your thing with your airplanes coming in for a landing. Let me find your YouTube channel.
Throw the video up. Yeah, I know. It's like all the way behind all the other video channels you watch. It's fine. I get it. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. I get it. I'm not on your level. I understand.
I don't subscribe to your channel, so it's like, whatever.
You should. I put out awesome content once a year.
When I search for your channel, the first thing that comes up is 3POA. All right, you uploaded this 1 hour ago.
I did.
Okay, let me share this with sound. Here we go. Inches deep. You're gonna give me a copyright strike here.
No, you're not.
You gotta mute that music. All right.
No, you're not.
That's the official song.
No, it's not.
Damn.
Wow, that was impressive.
Damn.
Thank you.
That was the first time I'd seen it.
Me too.
So,
That is something
I've-
else.
I have so many questions.
I have so many.
Let's go, Bobby. Let's have it.
So, like, what if you get 500 pre-orders?
That would be awesome, but it's not gonna happen.
I'm just saying, like, that's amazing. Like, I'm not even a Power Rangers fan. I want that thing.
Bro, I swear, if I could get a penny for every time I heard that comment, bro, I'd be rich, bro. Every single I show people thinking that they're like Power Ranger fans, and they're like, yeah, it's not really my thing. But holy shit, bro, I want one. And I'm like, all right, cool, fuck it.
Did you announce the price?
Oh, it's on my website already, yeah. And I uploaded another video. It's on my channel now, 2LP, where it breaks everything down a little bit more, like, in depth. It's like 2 minutes.
Before we do that, let's just talk about the product itself. We'll go through some pictures here.
500 LEDs for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, this is unreal. This might be the most ambitious dial project I've ever seen from an independent.
Yeah.
Like, this is something else. So you're doing the Megazord cockpits, right?
Yep. So I did the individual ones. I do plan to drop the main Megazord, like the all 5 or all 6-in-1 cockpit, but I kind of want to see how these do first. And then White Ranger is my favorite, but his White Tiger Zord is a 5-seater as well. So I'm kind of just waiting on that, but I dropped all the individual ones because that's like, you know, the TV show accurate stuff.
Yeah. Looks great, man. The level of detail on this, especially 112, obviously. Just want to make sure everyone understands that. Those were the Mezco Rangers you had in the video, correct?
Yeah, so the Mezco Rangers, I also use the Hasbro ones that are in the video as well, like the Ninja ones. Because it works with both, and Alpha 5 is obviously the Hasbro one as well. So,
yeah, I think they're the only ones that made Alpha 5.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's that is accurate, dude.
Thank you.
To anyone that like even casually watched the show, like, you recognize this immediately.
You said
especially
it's on your site?
that. Wow.
Yeah, it's on my site.
Okay.
So you have the interior of the command center.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, talk us through it, man.
I got full interior, full exterior. So a lot of what made this more like fun for me is a lot of times the biggest issue is, you know, having to take stuff from the real world and then bring it down into something small. And a lot of times it doesn't translate right. And in this case, it actually, tech helped me because now I can get Christmas lights in a very microscopic size that I put in the back, because essentially back in the day in the 90s, they had literally, it was just a black curtain all around, and then they had just drooped like very poorly these Christmas lights, like your regular green with the little yellow light Christmas lights. So I wanted to get that replication here, and I ended up doing it with a little Arduino setup that gives you 8 different strobing, right? So like, here, let me do this. So like, you see, I could pretty much change it from, you know, on, off, steady, a slow blink, a fast blink, a sporadic blink, all sorts of different.
Oh my God.
These do it as well right here. So you'll see the main ones up here, and then on the walkway itself also do that as well, have that ability to do that as well. The little viewing globe, I wanted it to be more than just like a regular viewing globe or like a lit ball. So I made it a functioning plasma, you know.
It's crazy.
Functioning plasma ball here. And then as you can see, like the lighting, I have, you know, RGB lights, fast flash, slow flash, paste flash, solid on. The ring lights all light up like the real one do. All the lights on the wall, just like the real deal. Zordon does as well. I do have an add-on option for Zordon, which is basically an Android.
Oh, did we lose him?
My bad. I do have an Android option powered tablet to replace the tangible Zordon, so that you have an actual AI moving Zordon there, which I can set up really quick too. Let me grab that.
That's one of the greatest dios, if not the greatest dio I've ever seen made.
Thank you.
And there's some, like, I'm not taking anything away from some of the dio makers out there, but they're like the level that you put into this, like, that's absurdly impressive.
Thank you. So let me grab my stool.
Ryan, what site is that on? Because I was on his site through Instagram. I didn't see it on his.
He sent this to me on Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the Duarte Studios website. It's under MMCC.
Oh, well, let me bring that up so I don't have to use Facebook. All these pictures are there?
Yes.
When you go to your site from Instagram, that's not an option.
It's not? Okay, I'll
No.
take a look at that. It must be a broken link or something.
Is it on the My Shopify?
Yeah, the Shopify one, yep.
Okay. I'm going to bring that up.
So that's pretty much the AI version of Zordon.
Whoa, dude. Stop it.
So that's an add-on that I did. The inserts there through the top. And then obviously I have the whole backside of the command center as well, like the exterior. Oh, timber. There we go.
There we go. So this is the backside of it, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you could have the command center showing out or flip on the inside. I mean, there's a lot of display options here. Does it come apart in the middle so you can display both?
No.
Okay.
No.
That probably would have been too involved.
Dude, how do you ship that thing?
Well, so I am going to be traveling I'm going to be traveling the country doing a few different shows, so we could have setups where like people will meet me, I can pick up, or if I ship it, which I will, I'll basically palletize it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I have to, because it's like so big that I wouldn't feel comfortable just putting it in a cardboard box. I would build wooden frame, you know.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
And this is a real building. So did you get reference shots of this building, the command center?
Oh yeah. So it's actually a Jewish synagogue in California. And
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
And if you're a Star Trek fan, you could use this side because it showed up in Star Trek: The Next Generation.
That's true. I did. It had a little cameo.
It's where Hugh the Borg had a base or something with Lore.
Yep.
Data's brother. Damn. Yeah. Damn, dude. That's straight out of Star Trek. Awesome. Okay, let's talk size. It's 41 inches in depth. So, you know, 3.5 feet deep, basically.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a true centerpiece. Like for hardcore Power Rangers fans, like this is. There's not going to be any toy company that's ever going to make anything like this.
No. And that was part of like the whole creating of the whole Duarte lab. At first, it kind of started off as a joke, right? But then it became a thing because, you know, we're tired of all the corporate tape, you know, and the putting the shelves in the box. And like you said, can Hasbro produce something like this? I'm sure they could, but like at what price point? And my price point is not cheap at all by any means. But
actually, dude, I just saw your price point. It's $450.
What?
No. Yeah, look, read the bottom. That's your deposit.
That's a deposit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
So I'll break it down for everybody real quick. So,
well, should I play the video?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Go ahead, play the other video. That'll help explain it even better.
A closer look, right?
Yes, sir.
624 watching, by the way. Hit that like button.
Who am I? I'm a full-time artist for over a decade, an entrepreneur, sculptor, painter, sketch artist, and toy engineer. I've worked with multiple companies across the industry, bringing ideas to life through my art and design. Most people know me as Duarte Studios, where I've built a reputation for creativity and craftsmanship. Now with Duarte Lab, I'm taking things further, pushing boundaries, creating without compromise, and delivering truly original work directly to the people who appreciate it most. Duarte Lab was created as a response to the major companies that rely on crowdfunding yet still cut corners to maximize profit. Unlike them, I operate without corporate red tape or financial constraints dictated by profit margins. This independence allows me to focus purely on quality, innovation, and delivering real value to my customers. At Duarte Lab, every project is built with integrity, ensuring that creativity and craftsmanship come first, because great ideas deserve to be executed the right way. The MMC My Mighty Command Center is a highly detailed, custom-built display featuring over 500 LEDs with fast and slow fading effects, powered by 100+ feet of wiring. It's crafted from premium materials like cloth, aluminum, ABS plastic, and Lexan, with realistic sand and gravel scaling. Designed to perfectly fit 6-inch figures from brands like Mezco and Hasbro, it's the ultimate centerpiece for collectors who want to bring their heroes to life in a fully immersive environment. The MMCC is a meticulously crafted screen-accurate masterpiece. From its lit upholstered walls and flashing tower ring lights to the period-correct floor patterns, every detail is designed for authenticity. Zordon's chamber glows just right, while the stars and transparent pyramids above the control panel add the perfect cosmic touch. And for some extra fun, a user-friendly plasma viewing globe brings the magic to life, making the ultimate display for true fans. The MMCC is a handcrafted, screen-accurate masterpiece, built with over 200+ hours of manual work and 150+ hours of print time. With multiple power supplies, custom electronics, and premium materials, every detail is designed for authenticity and quality. The total price is $2,000, with $250 deposit to secure your spot. To make it easier, I offer flexible payment options. You can pay weekly, monthly, or in full before delivery. I work with each buyer to create a plan that fits their budget so it's stress-free. Shipping and any applicable fees will be calculated at the end. The Ranger cockpits are the perfect display piece for any collector. Wall-mountable, size-accurate, yet space-friendly. Each cockpit features fully functional LEDs, real glass bezels, and an adjustable seat with cloth inserts for added realism. Powered by a 9-volt battery, they're available in every Ranger color and retail for $185. However, if you pre-order the Command Center, you'll get a cockpit of your choice for free and receive 30% off any additional cockpits, making it the perfect way to complete your display.
Wow.
That's amazing. You're muted.
You're muted.
Thank you. And as we speak right now, I have 2 pre-orders in so far.
During this show?
During the show.
Wow. Nice.
I did both.
3 POA hooligans come through, man.
Hey guys, wink, wink, nod, nod. Just saying, I would love to do the next or one of my possible Duarte Labs, maybe a true 1/12 scale Ghostbuster Firehouse.
Don't you tease me, you son of a bitch.
I mean, as someone who's never even seen Ghostbusters, I might just get the Firehouse for my 1/12 city.
Yeah, dude, bro.
I mean, that's a real building in New York, you know?
It is. I know. I would drive over there just for the references and measure it. I'd be like, yo, I'm bringing a tape measure out.
Oh, yeah, because I want to display my Mezco Ghostbusters with the new HasLab.
Oh, with the HasLab. Yeah, the Ecto 1.
You got to get the Firehouse, Bobby.
I know. Well, he's going to make it.
I was studying that HasLab too. And I feel like once it comes in, I can totally, like, if the seats are removable, like to the degree that I believe they should be, I can remake new seats so that the Mezco figures sit in it perfectly.
Why wouldn't they?
Because their Mezco itself usually tends to be like a little taller and a little beefier than the Hasbro figures.
Oh, really? I thought they may be a little smaller.
At least not to not with my experience. They usually like with the Rangers too. Like it was, I want to say a 1/4 inch taller on the Mezco side, and then just a little more beef. On the
Okay.
Mezco side.
Yeah, and they have exaggerated like head sizes too. Like Mezco heads are big, so yeah.
A little bit.
Okay, let's go to the chat here because we got some questions. Well, actually, we got questions for Bobby and you, of course.
Oh shit.
Let's do it.
Sage, LeBron, Sages, thank you for the super chat. If not Snake, Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell.
Ooh.
It's an interesting one.
Splinter Cell would be cool.
Splinter Cell would be cool.
Greg Harris, thanks for the channel membership for 10 months. Bobby, what if you did a cardiac style figure in Action Force?
I'm not gonna tread on their parade. I mean, listen. One day, dickhead Dwight will get to do him, and he'll fuck him up. But you know, it's just, I wish I got to. It's all right.
Okay, I'm going to skip past some of these, but I'll circle back to them. I want to talk about the Duarte lab, the command center. So I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit. Logan Wood, thanks for the member chat. That is primo diorama work. I'd love to see him take on a bat cave.
I'd be down.
Yes, me too. A bat cave would be awesome.
I'm also gonna send you. I'm gonna send you a video of mine that Machu Toy. I think he's actually in the chat as well. He did my stop motion for me, and we showed the video on 3PO. I mean on 3POA on Figure Fight Club yesterday. But that was with the actual music, so he took that out and he used the music that we used. It's good for copyright, and I'm gonna send you that video now so you can put it up.
Okay, you gonna send it on Facebook?
Yeah, it's like 47 seconds long.
All right. In the meantime, I'll get back to the chat.
Yep.
Justin, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. Any questions anybody got? I'm here.
Yeah. I got some of them starred. Justin Boo, thanks for the super chat. Holy effing shnikes, that's awesome. Thank you, Justin. B&B Toys wants to know if it's 3D printed.
Yes. Some of it. Yes.
Okay. John Peniak, really clever to make them wall mounted, helps save shelf space. That's on the cockpits.
Actually, another thing too. Let me, since he brought that up, just to make that to show everybody. So
right back.
I had a feeling. I was like, I bet they're bigger than they look in the video.
They're pretty. Yeah. So like one of the ways to. So actually, this is the bracket for the wall mount, and I made 3 screws on, like 3 holes for screws, and the actual centerpiece is in the shape of a morpher, and it has a level on it. So
nice.
So this way, once you get it, all they got to do is just, level it and run 3 screws that are included, 2 seconds, and then literally all it does is just hook right into place.
That's amazing.
And then to get your figure in, I actually have this on a magnet here, and it just slides up this way and pops off. So you have full access to the front and the panel. So, and your seat slides back and forth on the rail. You can actually slide it all the way back and take it off. And then the cover just slides over that once you got your figure in place. And this is on the wall, and you just literally go, and it hooks right in. Wall mount.
Damn.
Wow. That is cool.
Oh, and then your battery compartment is literally this one right here. So literally this just slides forward, pops out, and your battery out. Hold on, here you go. Boom.
Wow, that's awesome.
And let's see if we can get you a close-up of the actual. So bright that you can't even really, see the picture inside of it, but it has the appropriate, like on the TV show. And it will come with the crystal that goes here that they put in. So I think the video went through for you.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you don't got to worry about the music. We checked for copyright, and YouTube said it was kosher.
Okay, let me bring that up.
Plug on! Zach here, this is Kickin'. go!
Reading here, ready to rock. Hey, nice stereo.
Let's do it, Rangers! Stage Crystal! Let's show them some Megazord power!
There we go. That's awesome, man.
I love stop motion, bro. When I saw what he did with the little Ken Street Fighter dio that I did, and he did the little uppercut with Ryu and stuff, I was like, yeah, man, you got to do some Ranger shit for me.
That was who made that?
Machu Toys from
Oh yeah, okay.
Sentinels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Right on, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to the questions here. Ramen Toy, thanks for the member chat. Congrats and kudos, Duarte. Now that's a HasLab.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Warp Frenzy says releasing this when the Legion's Dragon is up is ballsy. I think you have two different fan bases, really. You know, there's definitely crossover, but
yeah,
I think you're safe. And do you have a minimum order number?
No.
Yeah, you already sold 2, so they're getting made.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's happening.
It's happening. Is there a limited window?
I think I'm gonna have the pre-order open for like a month because honestly, too, like I could have had it as a made-to-order thing, but I have other ideas and other projects that I want to get to, and I don't want this to kind of interfere. So I want to keep that window. Just if I only sell 2, then I only make 2. But ultimately, though, my goal would be to bring one with me to every major show this year that will be available for somebody to take home.
Cool.
When you say like other projects, you mean like an Action Force project?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We won't tell them what it is, but we could tell them.
Oh yeah.
So guys, me and Duarte are working on a little project together.
Oh boy.
But like manufactured, not taking anything away from the handcrafted stuff, but I want to bring one of Duarte's projects to life and manufactured injection molded plastic.
So Duarte's designed and brought to the Action Force line.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, man.
We got a little something going.
Congrats, something. Duarte.
Thank you.
That's something. Awesome, dude. Hell yeah, man. Illustrated Fig. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm with it.
Yeah. Illustrated Fig says, "Take my money."
Listen, we did.
Yeah. It's already in his account. Zakanen drops a link there. I dropped a link too, so check that out. I should probably pin that. Zakanen, if you post it again, I'll catch it and pin it here. Jaw dropping.
Thank you.
What are the tiers? Duarte patches?
So it's actually funny you mentioned that. I'm planning on throwing in this will be towards the end, obviously, when I'm ready to either ship or meet with the customer. I'll find out what their size is, and I got a cool little shirt that I did with the Duarte Studios logo, but using the MMPR and just changing, obviously, the words and changing it up a little bit. And I will have a few little extras, but I didn't want to include them in because it's not necessarily a selling point. It's just something I'm going to throw in as a thank you. So there definitely will be some extras, but, it'll just be a surprise.
Cool. Marcus Dana, thanks for the super chat. Will Duarte be selling these at DFW?
Listen, if I go to DFW, though technically, yeah, I'll probably do like a limited run, but I won't take with me because obviously, that'll be kind of impossible. But I might open a window up or have like a little small window of, making these available and stuff as a second run, maybe. Again, the other thing too is to answer Bobby's question before, in a perfect world, 500 would be great, but that's leaning more towards mass production. And realistically speaking, since this isn't mass produced and one of the things you're paying for is that craftsmanship, I also don't want to make 100 or 50 of these, And I said, I have other ideas that I want to make, and those are going to take up a lot of time too. So I got to split myself accordingly. Otherwise, I'll be doing these for the rest of my life.
So you're not putting a cap on it, but there's a cap somewhere on it.
Yeah. Truth be told, hypothetically speaking, personally, I don't think it would get there, but if it did, that'd be cool. I don't see myself wanting to make more of like 15 or 20 of anything, especially when it's this big. So if I feel like it was getting there to that point, I'd probably cap it off because, like I said, otherwise I'm the only one doing this. So imagine me having to make 20 of these things. It'd take like half a year.
Yeah, absolutely. I got a lot of requests for Megazords.
Yeah, so we talked about that yesterday because Abby was convinced it was a Megazord, and I said, dude, for it to be a true scale Megazord, it would have to be 11.2 feet tall. And not that I can't do it, but where the hell are you going to put it, and how the hell am I going to get it to you? You know?
Yep.
At that point, you might as well buy the costume and just cosplay when you're playing with your toys.
Yeah.
Or put get a Megazord costume and put it on a mannequin.
There you go.
No articulation.
Killustrated Fig says, frickin' ordered. Thank you for the super chat, Killustrated.
Yes, he did. Thank you, brother. He was on it yesterday. He's like, yo, I want that. I want as soon as it's ready. And he was the first.
Another request for a Batcave.
I mean, listen, here's the thing. I've thought about the Batcave. I've thought about, there's a million other ones that I would love to do too. I mean, even down to like old school stuff like Castle Grayskull done the right way, the Cat Slayer done the right way, like things like that. But the Power Ranger one was one of those exceptions because I wanted to fulfill this particular dream for myself. Because as a kid, I couldn't have made this. And now that I can, I did. So I kind of made it available to you guys. But these other things, like if there's enough people interested, I will definitely do it. But I can't necessarily afford to dump 2-3 months of R&D into something that I'm going to sell one or none of,
Right. Makes sense.
So,
you're obviously keeping the original.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Articulated Ninja Reviews. Hold on. Thank you for the super chat, Ninja. He says, seems like everyone loved the videos Duarte makes products that shine on camera and shine brighter in person. I also never heard Vala praise a Dio like this before. Amazing product here, D.
Listen.
I see good work. I praise it.
Listen, I can't even take nowhere near any amount of credit. Like, I wish I could afford Ninja on a full-time basis because those 2 videos, he put them together for me. Like me and him, we worked it out. And bro, if I could pay him to work for me full-time, I would, because like his product value is like production value is amazing.
Yeah.
Ninja did those videos?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Second to none, man.
Yep.
Let's see here. Thank you, Ninja. John Morris says Duarte is a genius. The level of engineering is insane.
Thank you, John.
And we got Headcanon. Thank you, Headcanon. The difference between this dial and something like a HasLab Cantina is that a HasLab is still a mass-produced item, while the Duarte MMCC is a handcrafted art piece. The price reflects this. That's correct. Absolutely. I mean, it said right there in the video, 2,000 hours.
200.
Oh, sorry, 200. But it'll be 2,000 when you sell 10 of them.
Yeah, right.
Cuckoo wants to by the way, thank you, Headcanon, if I didn't say that. Cuckoo wants to know, what's it weigh?
The whole thing, I want to say, is between like 30 and 40 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, Cuckoo.
Because it is printed, right? But the part of the engineering is the reinforcement, right? Like, for example, one of the problems with NECA, right? They make their little thin top street layer and then you put stuff on it and it caves down, it comes down. This is actually reinforced with aluminum angle iron that goes across on the top, and then there's different supports and structures within the printing and outside of the printing. Like, the actual exterior of the building is made to feel and look like concrete because it does have a thin little layer of sand and glue to give us that effect, and that adds weight to it too. So it's structurally sound. It's not going to go nowhere. Nothing's going to happen to it, but it does have a little decent amount of weight on it for sure.
All right. Let me go back here. And Matt O'Brien with the super chat. Thank you, sir. Happy Saturday, guys. Not a Power Rangers fan, but this thing looks absolutely fantastic. Would love something Joe or Cobra related. Would be fantastic for classified. A terror drone. Nice work.
We did that like a month ago.
Yeah, you did.
Footer.
Yeah, we showed it on the members after show like a few weeks ago, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was gigantic.
Yeah, bro.
It was
Dude
feet
rented
long. Like, how long was that thing?
16 foot by 4 foot tall, 4 foot wide by 16 feet long. He rented a Ford Transit van, and then he proceeded to follow me to my storage garage and bought all the other dials I made and took. He loaded the whole truck and just went home. And made time for Super Bowl Sunday.
That's crazy.
Was this like some kind of millionaire or something?
Yeah, right. I'm like, that's a good payday.
So, dude, he's an accountant. I think he has his own like accountant firm, something like that. And I remember when I first met him, I'm like, dude, where are you gonna put this? And he's like, oh, let me show you. So he gave me like a little video tour of his place, and I kid you not, it looked like he walked into a Home Depot, and there was this little corner that had like a desk and like his paperwork, and the rest of it was Home Depot shelving full of dials and toys. Just
wow.
And it was like 4,500 square feet.
That guy's living the dream. That is the toy collector dream, dude.
Dude, so he said when he came down to Legion's Con, he actually said that he's having someone build I think it's a 6,500 square foot pole barn on his property that he's going to turn into a toy museum, and he wants me to build them like dials and all the stuff for it, and he's going to have it open to the public. So once it's open, I'll let you guys know where it's at.
What, is Talker Art building it?
No. Right? You would think so.
Thank you, Matt. And Ramen Toy Ace says that is exactly what myself and Duarte have in common, if I may. Just doing things that we like and want to be made first and foremost before all else. There you go.
Got to start with a dream, bro.
It all began with a dream.
It was all a dream.
Cuckoo says, sounds like you sold another. Are you up to 3 now?
Let me check. No, not yet. Just
Matt with 2T says you deal in crypto. You can pay in crypto?
No, I don't do crypto. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, he means the guy buying the dials from you with the barn.
Oh.
Yeah. Awesome.
Maybe.
All right. So there it is. There is the Duarte Lab Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Command Center. Simply amazing. That's awesome, dude. Congrats on that.
Yeah, man.
And congrats to anyone that can get this and has room for it and displays it. That's amazing. I'm not one of those people, but I will live vicariously through them. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
I mean, if I had the room, I would absolutely buy this, but I have nowhere to put something this size. So, oh well. All right, now back to the chat. We have a few super chats here for Bobby. Why can't I change? There we go. That's the one I want. Okay. Sarge LeBron, thanks for the super chat. If not Snake, Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. I read that one. Okay, Just Nova 1138. Since nostalgia is in, would lookalike characters like Fall Guy, Knight Rider, A-Team would be a seller without a license?
It's not my thing, but other people are doing it, man.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing that type of stuff pop up.
Yeah.
I would just say for me, if it's something like creator-owned, like just don't support it. Like Axie Toys did that Pit figure, that Pit ripoff. I wouldn't support that. That's creator-owned. That's owned by one guy, Dale Keown, who was a legend. He could have used the money. He's not a millionaire, and they ripped him off, and that sucks. But yeah, I'm sure someone's going to make, like the A-Team guys and the Fall Guy. That's all going to happen eventually, if action figure collecting keeps going the way it is. Black Solid Snake Moan. Thank you for the super chat. Someone say snake armor. Shit, they come in black.
They can.
They're gonna do a blue one. Well, I'm sure that. Listen, they did blue and they did red. The Palatoy one was red and the variant was blue. So it's just like I'm sure they'll get to blue, first, or maybe they'll do red. Who knows? But at least you have 2 other colors to look forward to.
Yeah. Blake Tarpley's here with the member chat. Thank you, Blake. Bobby, any news on the Swarmcopter? It's called the Locust.
It's called the Locust, damn it.
Locust. It's not a copter.
Yeah, I'm actually getting like daily emails because it's not in production yet. We're still working through a lot of things because I want this thing to be absolutely perfect. I mean, obviously I strive to make every product perfect, but like this thing, there's something about it I just am in love with that I keep like adding details here and there and stuff like that. The factory actually just threw me an option for lights, and I'm like, because my idea was I wanted this thing to be like a lower price. I wanted it to be, I don't want to say the price because then people will be like, oh, I'm gonna hold you to that, or you're gonna swear by that. So it's just like I want it to be a much lower price, like Vanguard-ish kind of thing. But then they threw the lights at me, and I saw the model kind of light up, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool, because the cockpit has almost like a heads-up display. So that's a translucent part, like all these screens in front of him in the cockpit, and seeing that light up, I'm like, damn, that's going to be awesome. But I'm not saying I'm doing that because again, it adds cost. So we're working through that. I want to see both options. I added just little things. I keep thinking of something. I'm like, oh, let's add this, or let's add this. And I was like, oh, it needs some more firepower. Let's add some more firepower. So, I just want it to be really, really awesome. So it's going. I'm hoping to have more news on it come the DFW panel. So stay tuned.
All right. There you go, Blake. Figure Fanatic with the super chat. Thank you. I completely forgot about the Valaverse Steel Brigade sale yesterday. Just checked nothing on the site. Did I miss out on everything? You missed out on the Steel Brigade for now, but give it a few weeks. A second shipment is coming in. Yeah. And just like Warpath Eclipse, there was tons available.
Yeah. And there's going to be no limit when they come in. So you can get as many as you want. Everyone's going to have a shot. Don't worry.
There's going to be no limit. So you can make them say,
Nah. But I want it now, Bobby.
Yeah. Hey, listen, just send me a DM on my private Facebook page and just bitch at me about it there. It seems like that's where everyone wants to do it anyway.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Who is this? Oh, it's P. P. Yeah, it is P. P. Yeah. Let me hear you say, Oh God. I love that song and that opening skit. Yeah, this P. It's the greatest. Duarte knows what I'm talking about.
Nah. Yep, I do.
All right. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, you're like, what the hell is going on? Did I get through all of them? I think I did. No, I didn't. Impossible Pie, thanks for the member chat. Did anyone order the Savage Crucible Death Dealer? I ordered 2 of them. 2.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't get it yet.
I got
I'm always late for shit.
Do it right now. It's $60. When it goes to regular price, it's going to be $80. Get the early bird.
All right. I also have to pre-order my my Mondo Super Shredder.
Oh yeah, that's $150. I saw that. Speaking of Mondo, we're talking with those guys. Can we say that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Maybe going to have the Mondo guys on. I don't even collect Mondo, but I would love to talk to them.
They've tentatively agreed on the date. So
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, I gotta ask them about the 6-inch Ghostbusters. I have to, they're expensive, dude. They're $200.
What are you talking about?
Mondo's doing 112 Ghostbusters.
Oh, the animated ones. That's right.
Yeah, the animated. Yeah.
How much are they?
Well, I mean, it's kind of a 2-pack. It's like Egon and a monster ghost thing for. I think it's like 200.
Bro, it's Egon accessory. Huh? It's Egon and an accessory, bro. I'm saying that second for the little monster shouldn't even be counted as a figure. It's
a big one. It's a big monster.
Oh, you're talking about the one with the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking at the other ones with the little.
Hey, look who's here. It's Chad with the super chat. Thank you, Chad. He says, I'm cheap and you're mean. Except Duarte.
I call it consistent.
You gonna make something 118 for Chad?
We're gonna do a Metal Gear.
There we go. There you go, Chad. Something for you. TB Collects with the member chat. Thank you, TB Collects. If Bobby got the Lord of the Rings license and Duarte makes Sauron's Tower, oh my God, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. I think we would do Helm's Deep first, right?
Oh,
Yup.
Damn.
Yup.
that would be like one whole wall in this room. That
Yeah,
would be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Challenge accepted.
Oh man, that would be cool. Wow. Let me just double check. I think, yeah, I got everything now. I got everything. Okay. All right, guys, that's the show for tonight. Channel members, stay tuned for the after show. Going to start it up in about a half hour, about 7:30, 10:30 East Coast time. If you watch us on YouTube, thank you so much. If you want to watch it on X, follow at LaserPants81 or at 3POA_podcast. We simulcast on YouTube and X. Bobby had a new video out today, so check Valaverse on YouTube. It was a great video about his run on Marvel Legends Part 2. Bobby, your next show is IshCon?
No, Shop the Curiosity, May 10th.
May 10th, Shop the Curiosity in Mass.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Okay. I was almost right. Check out Duarte's website. It's pinned in the chat. If you're a Power Rangers fan, this is your chance. I don't think there's ever going to be a command center like this again. This is your chance.
Nope.
And also check out all his other stuff. I ordered a bunch of stuff from you. I got like some sandbag. I forget what I ordered, but I got a bunch of stuff. You make more than just gigantic dioramas. You also make excellent props and stuff.
Tiny stuff, little stuff.
Yeah. all kinds of good stuff. Medium dioramas, little props, big props, all kinds of cool stuff. Also linked to Duarte's YouTube channel in the description below. So check that out if you want to watch those videos that we shared again. Subscribe to him. Check him out. That's all I got. I think that's all we got.
It's a beautiful thing.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Guess what you get to do?
I get to sign us out.
Sign us out.
So I already thought about it because I'm going to give a good one. I figured everyone was patient and hung out for the show. I'm going to tell you what the IshCon exclusive is.
Oh.
The IshCon exclusive is